Hello everybody, I just figured I would today show you around this project I've been working on. I bought this camper on Craigslist a little while ago for 170 bucks, and it came with like a portable toilet. So I'm just gutting it and renovating it and kind of just redoing everything because there's a lot of wood rot in there and everything. So I'm just going to take you around and just show you a little bit about it. There's a lot of work to be done on this. I'm hoping it's not gonna... I'm trying to do it as cheap as possible. Kind of fit my theme of my blog and stuff like that, and just kind of do things as affordably as possible. I try to reuse as much as I could. You know, some things you just can't reuse. I mean, but a lot of like little screws and stuff that I didn't strip out and stuff I was trying to reuse. Just save a little bit here and there. Some of the lumber that the person who owned it before, they actually quote-unquote renovated it themselves. In my opinion, they didn't do a great job, but I guess it serves its purpose for what he needed it to, so, you know, whatever works for him. There's some wood here he replaced on the side. That got all wet inside, so that's going to have to be replaced. See a lot of the wood I tore out of here. He used a lot of, like, thick lumber, like 2x3s and 2x4s, and like half-inch thick plywood to build stuff, and that just weighs a lot. So here's actually, I'm keeping it pretty much the same layout as it was. Let me see if I can get a better view here. Like down below there's going to be like the battery box and all that stuff to power the camper. Up top, I'm not sure if I'm going to do like a mini fridge at some point, or I'm just going to put like a dresser sort of thing up there we can put our clothes at. Next to it, I'm going to go ahead and build a closet. So there'll be like a door. I think I'm just going to do like an accordion style door. And the floor is one of the things I had to replace. That was all rotted out and thin there. You can kind of see this piece of wood up here was all rotted. So I sectioned that in right there. All this stuff up here was rotted out. All this back here was rotted out. Replaced a lot of the studs right there. This he built out in a weird section with like 2x3, so it was like really, it was like the wall was thicker than the rest of it, so I took that out, and it really wasn't necessary to be there. And here's the inside view of that wood. It's like particle stuff here, and it's just, it got wet up front from it not sealing properly. I don't know if you can see it real well with this camera. Some stuff there, and it's just getting rotted and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and replace it with some like aluminum sheeting or something like that from Home Depot, and just kind of section it in there. I'm not sure if I'm going to touch the other side yet, because the other side's actually dry. He did it on both sides. So I may leave that go. Like I said, this is more of like a budget project. All this stuff up here was rotted. I mean, completely. This thing, I replaced most of this. I can't really see it. All this junk, but all the stuff where the mattress lays on needed to be replaced under there, all the supports. All the supports on the side, around the window. I mean, it was all like soaked to where I could put my finger through it. That's how rotted it was. So, I mean, a lot of this stuff doesn't really cost a lot of money. You figure 2x2s are like under $2 a piece and things like that. So, as far as cost goes, you know, the structural stuff isn't terrible. Like a lot of things I had to replace also were like some of the ceiling supports. They were all rotted too. We're going to insulate it and everything. I'm actually almost done with kind of like the structural part of it, and I'm just, like I said, I'm building the framework now. I got to put a sink and a stove over here. I may drill a hole for some sort of vent for the stove. I haven't really decided yet. I'm trying to do this, like I said, as affordable as possible for right now. He had a shower that he kind of fabbed up here. It looked pretty rough. So right now I'm just going to put the toilet, which is that, over here. And I'm just going to build that in now as just a bathroom, like build a wall out to probably where that line exists. So you have like a nice bathroom. But then I'm going to eventually put another shower in. It's not something I feel like I need right now, so I'm just going to try to get this ready this year for camping. And worry about all the fine details later on. But, you know, get it livable essentially. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, there's a lot of old insulation here I'm going to replace. Reuse a lot of the pink stuff he put in there. He put all that stuff in there, so I'm going to reuse some of that because it's all still good. I mean, you can see a bunch of it sitting over here. I have more inside. So the windows are horrible for winter, of course, because they don't keep any of the weather out whatsoever. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll keep you guys updated as I go along. So thanks for watching.